What is the call Allah Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Bashem Kodash, and us to the apostles of Greatness Stone. Shalom to all the brothers in the highway and Bible preaching this word in sincerity and enjoy it with much honesty. I'm the brother Shapar from the James Jamaica camp. Hey, look, man, we are living in some exciting times. You know what I mean? We're in a time now where the God basically showing a whole lot of signs, you know what I mean? A whole lot of operations basically taking place, you know, signs in the heavens, you know. Especially out here in my hometown, you know, you have strange cloud formations, you know, people panicking, you know, people seeing chariots, calling the cops on chariots, you know, all that thing going on, all the things going on, you know what I mean, that cannot be explained. Yesterday I was traveling into a taxi, and basically everywhere I go, I hear people talking about these things that are basically happening in the sky, and that there are signs, but none allude to that the Lord is the one who's showing the signs, man. You know, one man even say, "Oh, Mother Nature is taking back its course," so that's the reason why we're seeing the things that we are seeing and the strange things that we're seeing. You know what I mean? But hey, these are signs that the Lord tell us to look forward to when our salvation is near, man. Because believe it or not, that's the time that we're in. You know, so all the distress, the uncertainty, you know, people losing hope in the society, Esau kingdom is about to go, you know. You know, people can't see it coming back to what it was before, and it's not coming back to what it was before. You know what I mean? So the hope in the society feel, and if you don't have a hope in the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, you will end up with no hope any at all. You know, if you rest your hope on this kingdom that is built on sand. Now, it suffices we speak about our salvation. You know what I mean? That is coming, and that salvation that is coming is important in our doctrine, because when all lose hope, you know, when all the destruction is that's come, we should look for our salvation in that time. You know, so it suffices to speak about the manner in which we are going to be saved. You know what I mean? So the first precept I'm going to bring out is just to highlight the time, and that time is our time of deliverance, man. So this is Luke 21. Let me start from about 25. It says, "And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, and the sea, and the waves roaring." So right now you see them protests going on. Esau is being bugged out in his own kingdom. You know, now he's told to be wearing mask and keeping the social distance. You know, so Esau is bugging out. He's out there protesting. You know, yeah, you have a lot of Karens demonstrating the frustration of the so-called white man. You know, in his own kingdom, he's in prison in his own kingdom, man. But hey, don't worry, Mr. White Man. You're gonna. This is just the beginning for you, man. You know, you're gonna be more imprisoned in the kingdom to come by the Israelites, man, the people who you least expect it. But anyway, there's a whole lot of distress on the earth right now, turmoil, you know, nations preparing for war, you know, food shortage is coming, you know, famine, you know, and such the like, the economic collapse is looming, you know, uncertainty about corona, you know what I mean, and what direction should it take, you know, people knowing about that there's a depopulation plan, you know, and scared shitless about it, you know. So you have distress of nations, man, you know, problems on top of problems, you know. Yeah, so let me continue the precept here. It says, "Men are failing them for fear and looking after the things which are coming on the earth. The powers of heaven shall be shaken. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken." And that's what's going on now. We have people basically seeing the doomsday scenario playing out, man. You know, based off of things that is happening now and the signs that pointing towards that. You know, but the key player in that is the Lord Yahweh Shai. Because this is the time where his people is going to be delivered. You know what I mean? So let me continue the precept here. It's a, and then, okay, yeah. And it said, "And then shall they see the sun of man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. You know what I mean? So this is a salvation time in which we are going to be delivered by the clouds of heaven, man. You know what I mean? The Lord our Shai going to send forth the angels, and they're going to be our deliverer. And this is the lesson what we want to speak about. You know, our deliverance by the angels, because this is important to understand and to have faith in the time that we're entering into right now. You know, being delivered by the angels, man. You know, so let me get another precept here, because the angels are playing a major role in terms of your deliverance, or in terms of your salvation. You know, the angel scripture tell us that even your protection is via the angels. You know what I mean? Let me get a Psalms here. The scripture even tell us that the Lord will give your angels charge over thee. So the elect of the nation of Israel is going to be protected, man, in these times, in these trying times. You know what I mean? So this is Psalms 34:7. So the angel of the Lord, the angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him, and delivereth them. You know, so the elect basically is going to be delivered by the angels, man. And the angels are encamped around, meaning they are here to protect. You know, that's why you see chariots showing up at the camps. You know, chariots appearing to brothers and them thing. They look, the angels are always there. You know what I mean? Now they're showing themselves. Yeah, because they can make themselves invisible. You know. So while you're thinking that you're alone, the angels are there with you, man, protecting you from certain wiles, whether it want to be spiritual or physical. You know what I mean? you wouldn't know the amount of bombardment spirits trying to bombard you. You know what I mean? And the angels are there fending off spirits being on the edge. Because hey, when you look at Job's situation, that's what Satan was negotiating with the Most High, for the Most High to take the edge from around Job. You know what I mean? Because believe it or not, the angels have you have an edge around you via the angels, man. That's their duty. They're there to protect and to deliver you. You know what I mean? The elect, that is. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can find another precept here. You know, give me a second here. I'm searching for a precept. This is Psalms 91. Psalms 91 and 11. Okay, let's start from 8. This is Psalms 91 and 8. It says, only with thine eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. You know what I mean? Because judgments are coming up on the earth, man. All these things you see, you're looking after and say that there's nothing but doom and gloom. Yeah, people's going to be judged, man. A whole lot of people going to suffer that judgment. So I say, only with thy eyes shall thou see the reward of the wicked. You see, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thine habitation. You know, so becoming a part of this truth, you know what I mean, itself, you know, set up that edgement where the Lord of his angels encamp it around about you, you know, receiving this truth, you know. But let me continue here. It said, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thine habitation. Yeah. It said, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. Because famine is coming. Esau is about to release all them deadly pathogen, them deadly virus, weaponized version of viruses, on the public, man. A whole lot of hell is about to break loose on the planet, and those angels basically are here to prevent certain doings, from the elect, so this is what you should have faith in, that those angels are there, even if you don't see them dead men, He say, for he shall give his angel charge over thee, and to keep thee from all thy ways. Keep thee in all thy ways, like you see. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash it thy foot against the stone. So they are here to protect the elect. You know what I mean? Because oftentimes we speak, but this is a point need to be brought across, that look, we have angels assigned to protect certain men, from certain things, and not only that, they are the ones that are going to bear us up and deliver us, man, as the scripture said. So once looking up our redemption draw at night, man, and it's going to be done by the angels, man. You see, whether you believe it or not, they are here. Another precept, basically. Another precept showing that even though you don't see the angels, them they are here. I think it's 2 Kings 6 and 17. Let me start from 15. 2 Kings 6 and 15. They say, and when the servant of the man of God was risen early and gone forth, behold, an host compassed the city, both with horses and chariot. And his servant said unto him, alas, my master, how shall we do? And he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they be with them. Since and he's supposed to take the same stance now, because all Esau basically showing off his technology, making laws to entrap you and all that, setting up all the scenarios to bring about his new world order. You need not to fear, because the angels are here, man, and we've been seeing the chariots, so you have no excuse, man, not to believe. You know what I mean? So the angels are here. They are more with us than they, we can see the fleet them many a times. But anyway, let me continue here. Seeing and Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. So they were the chariots, man, the same chariots that you are seeing today. You know what I mean? You maybe say one or two, but hey, if the Lord should open your spiritual eyes, you'll be surprised how the sky is filled with them. So this is the role of the angels, man. The Lord giving them charge over thee, to protect thee, even if you don't know that they are there. You may escape at a lot of things daily and don't know how you escape it, man. Trust me, there's an edge, against spiritual darts and demons trying to attack you, or physical things you may escape. because of the angels, man. You know, and not only that, they're gonna take us up, you know what I mean, from off the earth also. This precept here, I think it's in Matthew. It's Matthew 13. Matthew 13, verse 39. I think about 38 were good. 38. 37. It's a Matthew 13 and 37. It says, He answered and said unto them, He that soweth the good seed is the Son of Man, and the field is the world, and the good seed are the children of the kingdom. Seeing, but the tares are the children of the wicked one, and the enemy that sowed them is the devil. So-called white man is the devil, you know. Well, you have a spiritual demon, Satan, otherwise, but he's a physical counterpart of Satan on the earth. But anyway, the harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels, you know. So the angels basically is going to also not only protect you from certain wiles, they are also going to bear thee up. Literally, they're going to take us off the earth, you know, by the chariots. So they are the reapers. They are the one who's going to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel. So look forward to that. So look up your redemption right now. When you see those chariots, that's what you're seeing. You're seeing a salvation. You're looking at your salvation whenever time you see those chariots. You know what I mean? We'll speak about them clouds there again. So we can find another precept here showing how you're going to be delivered by them so-called UFOs. That's how you're going to be delivered. Revelation 11. We'll start from 11. It says, And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from God entered into them, and they stood up. What's that? So okay. Yeah. So okay. This is Revelation 11:11. It says, And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from God entered into them, and they stood upon their feet. That's what you're witnessing right now. And great fear fell upon them which saw them. Vocab Malone is a prime example to that. They show that this Oka white man is scared shitless. The fact that there's a chance that we are the Israelites, man, you know. So he's trying to deny that reality by trying to debunk us. But you know, it's just a fear that they fear us, man. Let me continue. He said, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascend up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. And that's what's going to happen. The Lord is going to send forth his angels to deliver the nation of Israel, you know. So not only protect, but to deliver, you know. I mean, the book of Isaiah, I think the book of Isaiah tell you the process, the ways and means in which the precept again. Where's that precept? Birds flying. Yeah, I think. BIRD. This is Isaiah. This is Isaiah 31 and 5. It says, as birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem. You know what I mean? So you're going to be protected, man, by the angels. You know, the Lord is going to send forth his angels to protect you. You know, and defending also, he will deliver it. You know, and pass over, he will preserve it. You know what I mean? So have no fear, little children. The Lord is our salvation, man. And we're in that exciting times where we're gonna be brought through the fire, man. You know? So when I was a call lali our Bashim, I share Bashim Kodash to be honest to the apostles of great millstone. Shalom to all the brothers in the island byway preaching this word in sincerity and in truth with much honesty. Shalom.